Can you really love two people at once?
Are Emma Watson and Lea Michele the same person? Apparently you can.
So I'm not a big fan of The Bachelor, but apparently, according to my social media feed, a lot of people actually are. And this week, he decided between the two loves of his life. I think his name is Ben or something like that.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's actually how
Sorry,
I
if
feel.
you like it.
A lot of people really like it. I don't fully get it. But apparently, there was some drama because he said, I love you to both of them.
Impossible!
So then people are like, can you really love two people at once?
I love that that's the question they're asking, whether, instead of, is it really a good idea to try to decide who to marry based on a reality show?
Or is it a really good idea to put 30 women and one man in a house and see what happens?
Is equally as bad as idea as Bachelorette. And I am following a show that I like to call Bachelor, but I'm the Bachelor that I'm worried about, not so much this random rich guy who probably does just fine. He's probably already married. All this stuff is fucking fake anyway. All the houses they go to look at when they buy, they're not actually going to buy the house. He's probably already married to like 3 of those women. Or something.
It's the Bachelor. It's not like polygamy town, you know? But nothing's wrong. But,
so can you really be in love with two people? Okay. Okay. I mean, it definitely seems like based on, not my personal experience necessarily, but from talking to people who have generally been in an extended relationship or married, and then have sort of fallen for another person, it can be the case that they've fallen for that second person, and they now either don't care about or despise the first person they're with. But I think more often, it is that they find something new and interesting and exciting about this person, and that thing is usually their genitals. But they still love the person that they've been with and don't want to leave them.
Yes.
Which implies that depending on how broadly you want to define love, you can love two people.
So, yes, I think that's important what you said. I want to make a distinction in what you're saying. So I think there's a huge difference in saying that you love people and that you're in love with people. There's a really big difference, and I think those words really matter because I can love a lot of people. I really, really love a lot of people in my life. I have love for all these people, but I'm not really like in love with somebody. And that's sort of the distinction that they make when they do studies of this, of this matter, about being in love and using like passion as an indicator for that.
In my example, I'm using in love
versus compassion, companionship. So those are two different things. So a lot of the times when some of the passion dies down, if there's not also companionship tied into that, you will seek passion elsewhere, and that's probably where you feel like, okay, wait, I'm in love with this person, even though I really only have like companionship feelings towards them, versus I'm really passionate about this person. Yeah.
And look, I mean, even aside, I would say that in my case, I think that I'm describing being in love with two people simultaneously. But that's sort of like transgressive multi-love. Like you say that what you want is just a monogamous relationship, but you are drawn to these multiples. But there's tons of people that we even know very well who they know that they're polyamorous. They've been in polyamorous relationships for extended periods of time. Like, that's how they identify themselves, and that's what they look for. And they certainly seem to think that they're fully capable of being in love. That they can love multiple people, and those people can love multiple people, and that it can work out in a stable way.
There's something very beautiful about that concept. Because it wouldn't work for me in my life, but the idea that you have, like, unlimited love, and you can just love all these people at once is very beautiful.
Yeah, it wouldn't work out for me either, but that's for other people.
That's awesome.
I'm not even all that committed to the monogamous ones.
That's good. Cool.
But anyway, no, I definitely think it is possible. We did our research, and we saw that some scientists think that about a quarter of the population is capable of doing this, which based on my personal experience seems like a high estimate. But we also have to understand that we are brought up in a system and told certain things are acceptable.
Only be in love with one person.
Yeah. And even those brought up in a much more liberal environment, who have more liberal views on sex and on dating and stuff like that, even that is still, I would say, a fairly conservative view of what should be possible in relationships in comparison to the animal kingdom and stuff like that.
Right, no, I mean, I was brought up in a very liberal household with respect to that, but still at the end of the day, we have, like, I guess, a more traditional view about, like, the dating dynamics.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so for me, I feel like I could only be in love with one person at a time. But I want to know from you guys if you agree with John or if you agree with me that you can be in love
You
with
can
one
only
person
choose one.
or with many in the comments down below.